Welcome to the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I am Melissa from Postcards to the Universe. So I already shuffled these two decks, the Season of the Witch Litha Oracle and the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And we're going to see what we get today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I do a bunch of different kinds of readings, and I'm pretty good about organizing them in playlists, whether it's if you like tarot, oracle messages. I just did a message from the oracle deck that I created. I made that deck. They're of my photographs of manifesting postcards. And I also love to do the Spirit of the Animal Oracle because I believe strongly that animals cross our path for a reason, because they have a message for us. And I believe that all of us are born with a certain animal spirits or an animal totem that stays with us throughout our life, and we can call on that energy when we need it for whatever reason. It's there for us. It's a gift we were given, in this physical experience that we're having. And also sometimes an animal will come into your life because you need its message, and then it disappears. Like there was a time where I had a lizard show up at my door it was about a month. It was a green Cuban anole lizard, and he would tap on my window every morning, and I photographed him, and I did a little booklet. It's on Amazon. I named him King Henry. I don't know. He had a message about transformation and a lot of things, and I took those messages, and then he disappeared, and I haven't seen him since. So, there's a reason that certain animals come into our lives, and they have wisdom for us. They have a message for us. They have their energy, their medicine, is here for us if we want it. So if you are here in this video somehow came across your feed, it's because this message is for you. Now, I already shuffled these two decks, and the Season of the Witch, this is the summer one, the Litha Oracle. I do it as a companion, so you get two messages. So we'll see how they relate to one another, if they do at all. I usually find that there is a symbiosis between them. It might bring the message and make it even deeper. And I love these decks, and I do them by season, so I have all 4 seasons. And we are in summer, so we're reading from this one. Now, like I said, I already shuffled, so let's see what we got. So today's is a squirrel. Let me hold this up for you so you can see it. Squirrel, you are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So the squirrel medicine is playful, practical, prepared, problem solver, planner, fun, social, high energy, resourceful, communicator, entertainer. Squirrels are definitely resourceful, that's for sure. Squirrels plan ahead, store for the future, and are always prepared. They scurry around in the fall, energetically collecting nuts, chattering enthusiastically, and still make time to play. Squirrels know how to work hard and play hard. While squirrels hide more nuts than they find, they know that the immediate rewards for their actions are not the ultimate goal. They reap what they sow, and sometimes it's lifetimes later when a buried acorn becomes a mighty oak. Interesting. I never thought about it like that, but that's so true. Squirrel people can be highly energized. They dart here and there, doing many things at once, and sometimes forget exactly what they're meant to do. When squirrel shows up, it may be a reminder to slow down and focus, review your goals, and get back on track. Squirrel's arrival could be telling you to balance your life with play, work, friends, and rest. If squirrel is your totem, know that you will overcome all obstacles with your resourceful nature. Be assured that your preparedness and planning creates a life of good karma. You will always have what really matters, which is wealth of joy, love, home, and abundance. I swear to God, this is my mom. My mom must have squirrel. I've never seen anybody do more things and be here and there and have all these nuts in the air, right? It's amazing. So, this is a good card to come up when you are you overwhelmed? Like, do you have so many things going on that your mind is cluttered, your space is cluttered, right? Is your house cluttered? Is your life feeling cluttered right now, that you're forgetting things, right? So Squirrel has come up to teach you a lesson, like to remember where you're planting your seeds. Okay, so we forget sometimes, and make sure that you go back to the seeds that are really important, that you want to nurture, where you want the growth to come. All right, let's see what comes up with the season of the witch, and see if they complement each other or they build on each other. Okay, Sun Salutation. Look how pretty this card is. God, I love these cards so much. Sun Salutation. Praise the temple that carries your spirit. Support is needed. So the keywords here are wellness and supporting your body. Interesting. I did it. My Oracle card pull earlier was about manifesting health. So that's just really interesting how these are going back to back. Okay. Receiving this card is an immediate call to make self-care a priority, especially if you have experienced struggles in manifesting more abundance or love into your life. It may not seem as though health and wellness have anything to do with other goals, but consider that you would not have a way to experience wealth, joy, love, or material possessions without your physical body. True. It's your soul's home and how you take in the world around you. Without vitality, it could become more difficult to show up for the things money affords you. How can you enjoy travel, cars, houses, or parties if you don't have the physical strength, or enjoy time with loved ones if your mind is foggy and tired? Often a healthy body results in a healthy brain, unlocking creative ideas and making it easier to problem solve and stimulate emotional wellness. You will find the solution or answer to your question with greater ease after making time for proper rest and better nutrition and taking a break. There's no need to look a certain way or attempt to mold yourself into an unrealistic beauty standard. All that is required is finding ways to support your body to facilitate a feeling of vitality, energy, and strength. This will be different for different people. So listen to your body and let it guide you to what it feels best. So this makes total sense. I can see how these can complement each other, right? So if we have squirrel energy, right, always prepared, but always scattered around here and there and not stopping to rest and to take a moment, to take a breath, it can become overwhelming. And when you're overwhelmed, it physically can break you down, right? So it's about getting your mind and yourself grounded and yourself focused so that you can be the best both mentally and physically, right? Because when you overexhaust yourself mentally, what will happen is your body will start to manifest that exhaustion. You may be taken out, you may get sick, you may get hurt, there may be an accident, right? Something as simple as, you weren't paying attention and you slammed your finger in a drawer and you broke your finger or something, right? Because you're not paying attention. You're rattling drawers here and you're rattling drawers there. So together, these are reminding us to focus, ground ourselves, right? Be prepared, but be consciously prepared, okay? The squirrel is an expert, it says, of hard work and hard play. Don't let distractions take you off course. So this is a card that, to me, I'm feeling very much is that we can easily get distracted and overwhelmed, and that affects our mental and physical health. And we want to take the time to praise our bodies, rest, recharge. You can literally do a session of sun salutations every morning. I know people that do that in the morning when they wake up. They greet the sun, it grounds them, whatever works to keep you in your body and appreciating it and sending love to your body. And like I said, it's really funny because if you look for the Oracle card reading for today, I'm reading them on the same day. I might not post them on the same day, but you're going to see that was about manifesting health. So health is coming up here a lot, and I don't think it's just physical health. I think it's also emotional health and mental health. So do check in with yourself and see where you're at and see how you feel. If you stayed with me this long, I want to thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts. How does this message resonate with you? Do you see this showing up in your life? Do you feel exhausted? Are you taking the time to take care of yourself? Let me know. I would love it if you would share in the description, in the comments. And of course, do all the things like subscribe and check back in. You can go through my playlist. You'll see I have a bunch of different kinds of readings for whatever you're interested in. All right, everybody, do something that brings you joy and have fun, and I will see you next time. Bye.